Spectacular, spectacular, no words in the vernacular can describe this great event. You'll be done with wonderment.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 movie musicals that are timeless. For this list, we'll be looking at the most memorable musical films whose songs, style, and subject matter make them a pleasure to watch in the past, present, and future. Which movie musicals do you think stand the test of time? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Grease. The story of Sandy and Danny's high school romance is familiar to generations of musical fans. With a colorfully nostalgic take on the 1950s, this classic musical highlights the difficulties of navigating teenage relationships.
Tell me more, did you get very far? Tell me more, like does he have a car?
Sandy's soaring soprano on Hopelessly Devoted to You and Danny's machismo energy in Grease Lightnin' highlight why we've always loved this odd couple's romance. As we follow their ups and downs, we're treated to show-stopping choreography in big numbers like Summer Nights and Born to Hand Jive. The recent passing of Olivia Newton-John has made the film even more dear to fans. As the years go by, this memorable ensemble will always be together in our hearts.
Maybe it might be.
Number 9. Enchanted. By gently poking fun at movies like Cinderella and Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, this modern fairy tale fully embraces Disney's sometimes ridiculous romance tropes. Do you really want to call the local animals in to help you clean? Of course, because cockroaches can be our friends too.
We adore each filthy tour that we determine. So friends, even though you're vermin, we're a happy word.
Inspiring music written by Disney alums Alan Menken and Stephen Schwartz lift our spirits and help us believe in everyday magic. You might see a little of yourself in the optimistic Giselle as she sings That's How You Know to strangers in the park.
This heart will be yours forever. Something every day will show. That's how you know. That's how you know.
Then again, you might feel more like Robert, who questions the oddity of everyone knowing the words to the song. Either way, there's something for everyone in this enchanting story.
Me and look how far we've come.
Number 8. Hairspray. Whenever the world shifts and changes, it's easy to connect with this film full of underdogs and revolutionaries. Set at the beginning of the 1960s, the music is primarily bouncy and joyful.
Your mama's hip, your mama's in, your mama's looking at herself and wondering where you been. Your mama's lit, she's all aglow. Your mama wants she's holding back, and mama's gotta let go.
Underneath the shiny glitz are characters who push against society's norms. The story follows Tracy Turnblad as she seeks a spot on a local dance show. She defies the showbiz stereotype and continues to break rules by championing social progress.
Would you swim in an integrated pool?
I sure would. I'm all for integration. It's the new frontier.
Amazing vocalist Nikki Blonsky is supported by a charismatic cast of scene stealers, including Queen Latifah, Michelle Pfeiffer, Zac Efron, Christopher Walken, and John Travolta. The messages in this film are as strong as the belted tunes and swinging dances. We can't stop the beat on this classic, and we don't want to. Number 7. Moulin Rouge. This jukebox musical is a mad dream whose characters are painted with melodramatic strokes and sequins. Although it's set in the late 1800s and early 1900s, it makes use of popular songs from across many decades. Just change the style, ramp up the drama, and add compelling choreography, and you've got musical numbers that feel like they've danced out of a fantasy.
Oh,
oversaturated colors and magical elements are connected so seamlessly that we never know if it's real or an artistic hallucination. As the tragic couple sings the transcendent come what may while an enthralled audience watches, we're reminded of just how much love and music can overcome. Number 6. Fiddler on the Roof. Can you keep the beliefs and customs of past generations and still move into modern times? The story of Tevye and his family is itself a tradition for many musical lovers. The songs live in our minds and hearts with themes that still feel relevant today.
Life has a way of confusing us, blessing and bruising us. Drink l'chaim to life.
Tevye dances through his barn as he dreams of being a rich man. His daughters perform matchmaker, matchmaker as they wonder about their future husbands. The stirring chords of sunrise, sunset epitomize the endings and beginnings parents must confront as their children grow up. A musical that encourages respecting your past, living for today, and hoping for your future is definitely worth preserving.
Traditions, traditions. Without our traditions, our lives would be as shaky as a fiddler on the roof.
Number 5. The Wizard of Oz.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Here he is, the Wiz of a Wiz, if ever a Wiz there was.
Judy Garland has graced our screens with iconic performances like The Boy Next Door from Meet Me in St. Louis. However, Dorothy singing Over the Rainbow is one of the most iconic moments in movie musical history.
And the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true.
This story of a Kansas girl's journey down the yellow brick road fully embraces emotions in a way that's honest and sincere. Whether it's the need for love, intelligence, bravery, or family, we're compelled to root for the characters as they seek to achieve their goals. When Dorothy finds that she had it in her to make her dreams come true all along, it gives us all hope. For that, we'll keep journeying to Oz for years to come.
Ha ha ha, ho ho ho, and a couple of tra-la-las. That's how we laugh a day away in the merry old land of Oz.
Number 4. Chicago. This version of Roxy Hart and Velma Kelly's sensational story jazzes up the stage musical and sets it loose on the big screen. Even though Bob Fosse, who played a big part in creating the original Broadway production, passed away long before the film's 2002 premiere, his distinctive jazz choreography is honored throughout.
Start the car, I know a whoopee spot where the gin is cold but the piano's hot.
The satirical look at celebrity is notably supported by the strong, sultry voices of Catherine Zeta-Jones, Renee Zellweger, and Queen Latifah. The movie combines the music and edgy story of the original with lush locations and glamorous costumes.
Razzle dazzle them. Give them a show that's so splendiferous. Row after row will grow vociferous.
In doing so, it makes Bob Fosse's stunning stage production accessible to everyone looking for a little bit of wicked fun. If you need more Fosse afterwards, just check out All That Jazz. Number 3. The Sound of Music. Julie Andrews was practically perfect in every way as the magical nanny Mary Poppins. However, Maria's voice soaring through the Austrian countryside fully solidified the actress's place in movie musical history.
The hills are alive with the sound of music.
The songs from this classic film are so well known that they have become essential parts of everyday life. Are you struggling in music class? Do Re Mi will help you.
When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything.
Are you feeling frightened? My Favorite Things is all you need. As we journey along with the Von Trapp family, we're also given essential glimpses into the tumult of Austria's annexation into the German Reich. Captain Von Trapp may part with his home country through Edelweiss, but will never say so long or farewell to this film. Number 2, West Side Story. A colorful Steven Spielberg remake of this film danced into our lives in 2021. However, the 1961 version is where we first fell for the Jets and the Sharks on the big screen.
Well, they began it, and we're the ones who stop them once and for all tonight.
This tragic musical is a reimagining of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, taking place on the streets of New York City. We follow Tony and Maria, star-crossed lovers on opposite sides of a racial gang war.
Get your hands off, American!
Nardo!
Stay away from my sister! Sister? Couldn't you see he's one of them?
No, I saw only him.
The movie features poignant solos and duets like Maria and Tonight. But it's the solid harmonies, energetic dances, and fierce messages in numbers like G. Officer Krupke and America that make the production extra memorable. Shakespeare's original tale of division and prejudice continues to be told, and we're sure this haunting musical will persist as well.
Hold my hand and we're halfway there. Hold my hand and I'll take you there.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Annie. Carol Burnett, Tim Curry, and Bernadette Peters easily steal the show.
Move them feet to Easy Street. That's where we're gonna. That's where we're gonna.
Mamma Mia. The addictive ABBA songs keep us tapping our feet.
You can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life.
Rent. Many seasons later, the themes still resonate.
Measure your life in love.
Seasons of love.
Dreamgirls. With such stunning vocals, this movie isn't going anywhere.
I'm staying, I knew, you're gonna love me.
Cabaret. It's subversive, sassy, and satisfying.
It isn't that long a stay. Life is a cabaret, old chum. It's only a cabaret, old chum.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Singin' in the Rain. This quintessential movie musical is a charmed example of small successes that add up to create perfection. Debbie Reynolds plays a spunky ingenue, charming the hearts of the entire audience. And Donald O'Connor's work in Make 'em Laugh is the ultimate example of comedic timing and physicality.
You start off by pretending you're a dancer with grace. You wiggle till they're giggling all over the place. And then you get a great big custard pie in the face. Make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh.
Meanwhile, the perfectly executed choreography in Moses Supposes has inspired dancers for decades. And the romantic lead's swoon-worthy chemistry during You Were Meant for Me is truly something to behold.
But I'm content, the angels must have sent you.
Plus, honestly, is there any more recognizable moment in musical film history than Gene Kelly splashing with giddy abandon in the rainy street? This movie gives us a glorious feeling, and we're not gonna give up that happiness anytime soon.
Dancing and singing in the rain.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.